looking a bit gloomy. I tell you what, I was getting proper frustrated earlier. I have no idea where the loss of pace went to, but that's why I asked you whether you went a bit slower in quick race, because I came online, I was straight into the low 12s. I might put I've not muted everyone. Do you want to set up a party then?
Yeah, I'll set one up.
Okay. So I need to put my setup on. Okay, it says forecast is overcast with air and track getting warmer. Alright, now for my setup, I didn't get a chance to save one on. I'm doing things a little different here. Oh, excuse me. I'll see if Kev sent me an invite to that party. Yep. I had to make a late change of setup because I was struggling so much. Yeah, gone 2-1, 70-70, left and rights, all ones, 17-8 on the tyres and 8 on the ballast. But I don't know if it's helped or not. But you know, I usually load on number 3. Yeah. I've gone for loading on the high downforce one. I don't know why, but I did it, and I seem to feel a little more comfortable. I was hoping to let you know about that earlier, but
yeah. I've high downforce.
Yeah.
I know what aerodom's running.
Go on.
4.2.
Interesting.
No, how no.
Go on. Time trial.
Just watch this Twitch.
It's sneaky. You see, now I was in the situation where I didn't have enough time to put my setup on and load it. So anyone that's watching mine has just watched me actually put it in. So yeah, if anyone's watching, there you go. You've seen it.
I don't know if to try it or not. 4.2, never tried it.
4.2's not too bad, but I did keep finding that 2.1 personally just felt like it had more grip. I mean, 4.2 was one of those where if it was going to rain, yeah, it's a good one to use there. But I never...
Is it going to rain?
At the moment it just says overcast and the temperatures are getting better. Now for anyone that's watching my live stream, if my visuals seem to go a bit haywire, I will be shutting the live stream down and doing private record. Okay, let's go and put a lap in then, Dave. I really don't think I'll be doing much today. It was going that bad earlier that I was thinking, you know what, I might just start at the back of the bloody grid.
Yeah, I'm not confident to do that.
Well, if you're not confident, perhaps going to the 4.2 might be a better idea.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I've done.
Right.
You can always knock it to sleep too.
So you got me thinking now, because I was doing 3.2 and 4.2, and it was all right, but yeah. I'll go 3-2, fuck it.
I think give it a bit that's better than race 7-2 with the rear wing anyway.
It was interesting how in the wet, 2 on the rear was absolutely fine, no wheel spin. Also in the wet, running rich seemed to give it better grip. Right, anyway, right, I'll shut up now so we can concentrate.
There you go. So fucking like this, fucking twat.
Oh, someone's been in the Champions One.
Oh, look who's up top.
Yeah, I spotted that. Thing is, the track's going to get warmer and the grip's going to get better.
$21 Alpha first sector we got.
It's only a 13.3 lap, 13.2 lap time though.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of understeer there.
thought about stretch yet. Dave, he's stopping me from going out.
Sorry. 7 minutes to go. I'm just going to wait now. I mean, strategy, I think there's potentials for a one-stop here, you know. But I don't think it's the fastest. Well, I think they could potentially last 14, 15. Which could open up a one-stop 20 on the primes, but I don't think I'll be going that way.
Yeah, I always used to prefer doing fucking 2 stops.
Yeah. Or if Dom's listening, I'm going for a 4-stop using intermediate tyres. What have I done?
Oh shit, fuck it now. Dave, yeah, I've just tried to let me through, but it just fucking stops right in front of me.
Alright.
Coming out of the pits, I actually hit him.
Fucking hell.
And then I went massively deep into the fucking corner, right over the grass.
Excuse me. Oh fuck. Excuse my language. James, that's a bit on the limit.
I think this should be pole. Yeah.
What'd you get?
12.390.
Nicely done.
It was a decent lap as well, it was a good lap. I don't think there was any problems with it.
James is on a flyer now, and I'm about to go. So,
how long does it take to get back in the pits and stuff?
I know if you leave with about 3:30 to go, you should get 2 flying laps, but we're already on 3:30.
I'm just going down the back straight now, I reckon I've got time.
Possibly. You'd need to be leaving the pits about 2 minutes.
No, I'll try it. I don't think I'll make it, but I'll try. There's no point in going doing another lap on the tyres anyway.
Just remember though, if you do go and do another lap, that's a set of warm ones in the race.
What is it?
Yeah.
I've already done two stints.
Yeah, you got 4 sets of tyres if you do 2 options. One of them will be...
Yeah. Right, yeah, I might just sit out then. I haven't said that time, but that's good news now. I left the pits at 145. Should be alright, I think.
Yep. Well, yeah, you might just make that.
Sergeant Hitman's in second.
Slide in, that's cost me.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
I'm fucking way down. That's that gone then.
Drop down to the 3rd row. You're currently in P5.
Shocking. Absolutely fucking shocking. Excuse my language. I wasn't expecting to do too well in this anyway, but still.
I'm not going into the final sector, surprisingly. Not that much though, less than a tenth. Nice and clean. Is it going to be quicker? Felt slow. Yeah, slow.
Oh, Hitman. He's backed out of it, thankfully. Ferrari's clipping the wall of champions there.
Joking, aren't you?
You on about my position?
Well, no, well, my final sector was 5 tenths down. Must have thought that game too slow. Good deal.
I had one, yeah, I had one sideways moment in sector 1 which put me down a tiny bit. Well, sorry, end of sector 1, start of sector 2, and that just killed me sector 2, and then that was it, all over.
Good deal. How about a call call?
Have you not?
Oh, I went wide, it's a lot.
Could be.
Sergeant Hitman's got
A
6.
few, yeah. So who's in what position then? I mean, I know I wasn't expecting to do too well, but I should have still been getting low 12s there.
Yeah.
Dom's in
Bloody hell, Saki's
7th.
down.
Yeah.
I'm done, yeah.
Well, I did see that someone had hit the Wall of Champions quite hard because there was carbon fibre all down the wing, so I don't know whether they someone perhaps didn't make it through. There's nothing on there about having crashed out, but
Just in grid.
yeah, and guess who I've got right behind me?
Steve.
I'm more thinking Dom. Steve, though, he's going to be a bit disappointed. 13.4 when his best has been low 12s. He'll be sat there now thinking, if I'd have put my lap in, he'd have been on the front row. Were you?
Yeah. Oh, perhaps a bit of nerves got to me or something.
Possibly.
I've gone down from 4.2 to 3.2. Felt better on 3.2.
Yeah, that's what I'm running on. I just hope I can get through some of this fairly clean. I apologise now if I wipe anybody out. It's not been the best preparation day. But, oh dear. I was saying to Ray, this is actually probably the first time ever where I was sat there thinking, you know what, I don't know if I've got the energy to actually to do it today. It was that frustrating.
Fucking good day, to be fair. R8 to R6.
Yeah, see, this is saying one stop, lap 16, 17.
So what if we did? What did 10, 15? Would that be any good?
Could be. You have to see how long you can take this first stint.
12, 11.
11. Yeah, that's sort of the range I'm looking for.
Yeah. Okay.
Hang on. Oh, good luck.
Yeah, well, good luck, mate.
Cheers.
Have a good one. Keep out of trouble.
You know I'm not now. They're going to be crashing. And there you go. Dan and James have just had a coming together. Yep.
Come on in, man.
Be patient. Oh, screen freeze. And then Dom was in front of me. Dom's on the prime tyres by the looks of it. Either that or I'm just looking at his alloys. No, he's on the primes.
Yeah, he's taking some speed through that chicane.
Race officials have labelled DRS, DRS.
Oh, I don't want to hit first gear. Oh, Dom's just clipped me.
Snicky's left.
Oh, just keep going. Oh, Dan, you must have taken way too much curb there.
Fucking hell's fire. Fucking dangerous.
Bloody hell, Dan. Okay, Dan, they've just started to take the piss a bit there, mate, with that corner. And clattered the wall, making sure I was giving him room. Oh, I don't seem to have any speed in this car. Oh, fuck that. Got that all wrong.
The car is starting to create a gap. They're starting to pull away from us. At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
Just so you know, Dom's not that far behind.
Is it not?
No. Unless it's Jammy James, I can see.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Oh, fuck's sake.
In terms of fuel, we're at about 75% of our starting load. 75% fuel remaining.
It's James that's catching, not Dom. I'm not overly happy with how this car's handling at the minute. Oh, come on. It's just fucking sliding everywhere.
Put your brakes to the front. Try that.
I think a crash has happened behind me with Dan and James.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back onto racing speed. Okay, looks like you're running on some slightly warmer at this point. Should still have a fair amount of grip left, but be mindful it's going to start flapping.
Oh, come on, Dave, you can still get hit, man.
Any boxing?
This lap probably. I'm far enough behind you to double. At least I should be.
Oh shit! I'm not fit with fucking tyres. I'm even going on primes. No! Bastard! On primes.
Well, I was going to go primes anyway and go options at the end.
No, okay.
Let's hope it puts the primes. Because Dom's going to be on options at the end, so at least we can cover him off. He's either got to go long now or box. But Jammy James is in. Oh no, I'm going off at 2. Okay, I've got Dom behind me, but I don't know if he's made a stop or not. Oh, these are cold, aren't they? They're bloody horrible.
Yeah.
Dom's on the options, so he has made a stop.
So that means it's 2 stopping.
Yep. So at the moment, you've got him covered off.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hit me.
Yes.
Dom, I'm still going, don't you?
We've just dipped under the 30 kilo mark in terms of fuel. We have 30 kilos of fuel remaining.
Alright, he's ahead. Oh, what a fucking horrible fucking lockup. I wasn't even heavy braking.
40% of fuel now, so that's 60% remaining. Be a second away from the car ahead. Let's see if we can use DRS to pass it.
Christ.
Well, I don't think you need to panic though. Dom's not overly quick at the minute.
I'm not worried about Dom, I'm worried about bloody buttons coming on without money.
At least when the pause button comes on, the car will keep going and not hit a wall.
Yeah, that's true.
Bloody hell it, man, that was a bad one. Lap 18.
Someone's contesting.
I can't believe I really got an illegal overtake warning on that one, but there you go.
Here's the fuel situation at the moment. We have 20 kilos remaining. That's 20 kilos.
think so. I've just hit first fucking gear.
So,
So I was before you asked.
Tom's pitted out a 17-second lead. So I'm going to go one more lap. I mean, I'll have 2 laps on him.
Oh, excuse me.
Do you reckon I should go one more then?
No, mate, pit now.
No. In the box.
Okay. Oh, you son of a bitch. I could have sworn I put that up onto Liam. James has continued on. And Dom's just coming up to the line now.
Car behind's got up time for it.
Yeah, that's James, yeah. I would guess from... It looked like him and Dan Evs had a few collisions. No, what the hell? Of all the times I've come out of the pit lanes in practice, I've never done that. Just complete lock up straight on, nearly at the bloody wall. Oh, right, Dave, it's been a shit race, so just get to the end. I must have lost a good 10 seconds on James then. No, make that 11.
Okay, no. Dan Evs has left the session.
This has probably got to be one of my worst driven races for God knows how long. How's your gap to Dom?
Pulling a gap, actually. So it's at 20.8 at the moment.
Nicely done.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing out of last time crash. Touch wood and all. Find a bit of wood on the windowsill.
Yeah, don't go doing that. You can't gift him a win.
Yeah, I'll be alright, I think. Car feels nice. I wouldn't say I'm driving particularly fast, but I think I'm just being a bit more consistent than Dom at the moment.
Yeah. That's the thing, when you're in the lead, you don't have to go fast, you just have to keep the lead.
Yeah. How much fuel have you got left? I've only got one left.
I don't know. It says 3, but I don't believe that because I've been abusing it.
No, trust me, if you've got 3, I've had it on Rich a lot. And it's only just gone down.
In that
Yeah,
case,
Rich. I'm using standard for sector 1. And when I get on the back straight in sector 2, I flick it to Rich pretty much for the rest of the lap.
so it's not really out that we've not done any sort of race length running this week. But
No. I just had a quick blast on full fuel in quick race mode before.
I've done quite a bit of full fuel running, but obviously the way that I've been driving all day today, I knew it weren't going to go well. Oh, Jamie James has lost it. Hulkenberg's spinning all over the place. Five kilos of fuel and a lap and a quarter to do. Hold on, Kev.
I let Steve unlap me so we can have a battle with Dave on the last lap.
Nicely done.
Oh, Davey has got deep. Steve's got a run on him.
There's no way that Hitman's just caught me up that much through that corner. No way.
Was it 5K?
Yeah. He must have been 5-6 car lengths behind, and okay, I had a little wiggle middle corner, but he was next to me on the exit.
Yeah, that's what he was doing it with me. Oh, Steve's run out of fuel. Oh, he's
You're joking.
He's in the wall. He's lost his wing.
Oh no.
Oh, Pellock. He had Dave as well there.
Well, I think it's fair to say Dom will feel that he would have had you. James is not going to be happy with Dan Evs, and I don't know whether he had a collision with Hitman, but I know Dom was following Hitman for a while and was stuck behind him for a while. When I was behind Hitman, I saw him a little dodgy on a few corners, but Dan Evs was proper dodgy through Sector 1. Proper dodgy.
Well, I was lucky because I got in front of him after a few laps, and then I was more consistent in the in the first and second sector.
Yeah.
Which allowed me to get out the DRS, and then that was it, then out of the way.
So God knows how I ended up on the podium then. That's sheer bloody luck.
On the podium?
Yeah, mate. I went from 5th to 3rd in the last lap and a quarter. Well, lap and a half.
Jesus.
But that's because start of lap 34, I come round turn 2, Jamie James is there sideways, front wing on. And then I managed to get Hitman on the final lap in the middle sector. But some penalties been given out there.
Okay, no, there is. Oh, Dave crossed the white line. Oh, you don't get a penalty, do you?
Oh no, I didn't cross the white line. I went straight on.
Oh.
Yeah, that must have been when I hit the brakes and straight on, because I don't remember crossing the white line. But anyway, right, I'm guessing we're going to get an invite to go and be on the podium.
Yeah, let's leave the party.
Yeah.
Steve, what happened at the airpin at the end? I was in a straight line.
Alright, Ray.
Kev 187 will just invite them in. Please make sure you've got your microphone to share, and please do not swear.
No problem. Oh dear.
There's Dom, there's Kev.
Good evening, lads.
Good evening, Dom. Please do not swear. You're live, and make sure you've got your mic set to share.
Well done, Dom.
Well done, you too, then. That was an amazing last goal, isn't it?
And did he take it clean?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I was watching James.
All right.
Then I saw you guys hitting the finish.
Yeah.
But to be fair, he's had quite a few corners where he wasn't that clean.
I know.
As soon as Kev comes in, I can jump back to the normal screen so we don't get just a blue screen for the viewers. If somebody wants to go and tell
I'll go and tell him. You're all right.
Sorry, I can do the interviews on behalf of you. But anyway, at that point, because I've better tires on him.
Come on, Kev.
And don't say I didn't have the speed on Kev because I've been practicing with Kev all week and I've been on clean pace. Okay.
Alright.
Good evening.
Change
Do you want me to do the interviews, Ray?
No.
Alright.
Well done, Kev.
Well done, Kev.
Cheers, mate.
Kev, so from the beginning you were battling with Sergeant Hitman.
Yeah.
Is what we could see. Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty good in sector 3, but I managed on a couple of consecutive laps pull a gap between sectors 1 and 2, and then once I got out of the DRS it was alright then, but it was pretty tense at the start, I must admit. He had me a few times.
Yeah, we seen you swapping and changing, and then all of a sudden you were away off into the distance, so we didn't see you much.
No, it's alright.
So how was your race once the battle was over? Was it just cruise to the line?
Yeah, I thought I drove pretty well, to be fair. Car made a setup change more suited to me with the aeros just before the race, and just the pitch stage tyre pressures, and it seemed okay. Yeah, so
you
drove
make the
pretty
setup
well.
with someone else then?
Hey?
So you won with someone else's setup? Impressive, Kev, impressive.
Tyre pressures.
It's not stealing when teammates share.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a good race, I thought. I thought pretty well. Had a couple of back-offs for exceeding, but it was pretty good the rest of it, so yeah, I'm happy.
And overdiking, we'll call him Dom.
Overdiking, yeah, thank you.
Dom, how was your race? You seemed to be down in 6, and then the next minute you were up in, I think it was 2nd.
Yes, that's right.
I'm sure you were at 3rd at one point.
At some point I really lost hope. After quali, I qualified in 7th because I wanted to go out at the last minute, but what I didn't know was James was coming in the last minute, and that he blocked my exit. I couldn't go out for the last lap, so I was out, and I was out 7th for the race, and then I basically took the same strategy from China, both with the primes on at the start, and was able to keep up with Dave and Hitman and James.
Kev, turn your phone on silent.
I fitted lap 9 for the options, and from there on I was just catching up to the rest. And
Yeah, because you went from...
and then it was cruise to the line.
Yeah, because you went from the 6th to 3rd, I think it was, and then you still made your pit, and you were in front of Dave.
Yeah,
We,
I was quite
we missed
surprised
it
that Dave
on
lost
screen.
time in the pit stops. He wasn't that far behind, and then all of a sudden, James told me Dave was way behind him, so I was quite happy with that, to be honest.
And I think I know the problem for Dave being so far behind. And in third place we had Dave.
Yep.
Hello, Dave.
Hello.
And what happened to your pit crew?
Well, pit crew were fine. It was the pit exit that was the problem. I don't know what you may have seen.
Oh yeah, I
We've
saw
seen
that
there
on the
was no
redirect.
pit. We've
Well,
not seen any pit crew out in your pit stop for
Oh.
your option tyres, your second setup.
Oh, that's interesting. They were there. The problem I had was when I come out of what cost me a lot of time with the pit stops was I come out of the pit lane, press the brakes, full on lock up, straight on towards the wall. And that cost me about 9, 10, 11 seconds.
It looked as if you were going to be down in 4th, 5th until Jamie James and Sergeant Hitman had an incident, and then you were on the back tail end of Sergeant Hitman, and then that finish at the line, there was what, a 10th in it or something?
It was close.
That was very close.
It was close, but I mean, as I mentioned to you earlier today, I mean, I did a bit of practice, and for some reason I was 2 seconds off my usual pace. So
Dave, may I mention that I had the same problem? I was 2 seconds off the pace and I didn't know why it was.
yeah, well, in practice, for some reason the pace just wasn't there. So I came into this event just not expecting much at all. I was in a proper Hulk mood. So in qualifying, I was quite happy with the early part of qualifying. The last part, made a little mistake. That was the final lap gone. In the early stages of the race, it wasn't too bad. Apart from seeing a couple of cars ahead of me taking corners how they shouldn't be, which was really frustrating. And then towards the end of the stints the tyres went off, but then at the end, I mean, I made that final stop, went off, was about 11 seconds behind, so I thought, right, okay, we'll cruise it, we're in 5th, we'll cruise it and see what happens. And then me and Kev got talking a bit about fuel, because we haven't done any sort of race practice for this event. So we got to the last 5 laps and right, just turn the engine up to rich and see how we get on. So those 11 seconds came down to about 3 seconds, and then we see Jamie James facing the wrong way with no front wings, thank you very much. And then the opportunity came to go at Hitman, so I could have waited for the DRS, but I thought no, let's go beforehand and see if we can keep it. And there we are on the podium, which I didn't expect, so overall fairly happy.
It was a good race to watch at the end and the start. The middle got a wee bit boring, but it was great racing. So when are you going to not give your teammates some setups?
I haven't got a problem giving Kev setup information. But I did tell him. I said I've made some changes, and this is what I've gone with. So, but yeah.
So Kev, will you get your own setup for next week?
No, I'll fucking borrow Dom's next week. Sorry to swear.
Okay.
No,
Well,
we've been working on the setups, and we think we found an unreal setup, but when we came to use it today, it didn't seem to work. So I think we both scrapped it and went with what we normally run. But yeah, the potential of a setup that we did found was well into the 11s, but we didn't run it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't either. But I would like to give a bit of a special mention, because I did hear 2 people having a conversation when I came to give you a shout out, and one of the persons whose setup sort of was magical was actually saying to him, "Look, I've been as quick as Kev and Dave," which he has. Because the setup for that person was very good, so it's a shame that things didn't go their way for this race, because it could have been the best one. But anyway, right, that's my comments done.
Well, I'm gonna let Dave close the live stream, because I've not done my homework to know what next race is. So on you go, Dave.
Alright, thank you all for watching this live stream. It was a great race.
I can't understand you, Dom. You'll have to speak Italian. Right, okay, for all of the viewers, for all of the viewers, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow night we'll have the Front Row Racing World Series live on Front Row Racing Twitch channel, round 7 at Canada, and then on Friday we'll have FRR Days, and then we're back on next Wednesday and Thursday for the World Championship and World Series for round 8 at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. So thank you to Dom, thank you to Kev, thank you to myself for getting onto the podium. And Ray, thank you very much for recording and doing the commentary. So thank you everyone, and we'll see you all again soon.
See you all later, guys.
See you later.
Oh, and as a final addition, for anyone else that is listening, if you haven't seen on our Facebook channel, Facebook page, we are going to be starting a Project Cars League on a Friday night at 9 PM and on a Sunday night at 8:30 PM. Details are on our Facebook page, or you can check out the YouTube channel, which is Front Row Racing on YouTube. So there we go, that's it. Right, okay, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all soon.
What a race.
Did you start on the prime stop?
Yeah, I did, mate.
Why?
Because I was down at 7th and I was like, alright, we'll gamble.
Oh, could you pick your starting tyre?
I don't know, mate, even James could in the third, I think he was. James could pick his tyre as well.
Oh yeah, that's the, we worked that out, didn't we, Dave?
Yes, we did. If part Ferme is on, you get to choose your tyres. If part Ferme is off, your tyres are locked, because you could potentially use a qualifying setup and a race setup. So the way it does that is, it's like, okay, yeah, you can use a qualifying setup, but you'll start on your tyres you did your fastest lap on. But I mean, you were quick on those primes up until about lap 5, and then I was able to pull a gap. I had a bit of a screen freeze moment as well early on. I was ahead of you. I think it was going into turn 6.
Yeah, you lag a well bit. You had contact after. You can see it on my stream. It wasn't there at a certain point.
Well, I had a screen freeze, and then when it came back on, you were ahead, and then you were behind, and then we carried on. But I'm guessing James wasn't too.
I think I slightly nudged you like 1 or 2 times.
Slightly. Slightly. I've been called into the steward's office for having a red Lotus diffuser on the back of my car. I take it James ain't too happy though. I didn't see exactly what happened with him and Dan.
You don't even want to know.
Go and have a look at the chat.
Alright, I will.
He's really big. And you know what? The Sergeant Hitman joined our party straight after the finish, and he's left straight away. He didn't want to talk to Sergeant Hitman.
Oh dear. I mean, one thing about Hitman is, if he makes a mistake, he will tend to apologise, so maybe that's what he's tried to do.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He tried to apologise, but you know what? He's not running anymore, is it? He did a lot of ETLs.
Yeah, I know. I've seen.
I was behind him at some point. He did a lot of ETLs. Didn't back up at all.
I think Dan's may have been worse though. I mean, because
Dan took James out twice.
yeah, because I'm trying to think who. I think it might have been when I started to pull away from you in that first stint. And I start catching up Dan, right, and I'm catching him everywhere until turn 3 and 4. And then he just pulls out half a second, and it's like, right, okay, that's a bit annoying, Dan. And after about 4 or 5 laps, he did seem to start slowing down a little bit at those occasions. But yeah, I can't remember if James was ahead or not. I can't remember if the crash was ahead of me. No, that was the Hitman and James one where they were ahead of me, and then there was Dan and James behind me, but I think Dan got held up because I was struggling on my tyres and I was going very defensive, so I don't know whether James tried positioning himself and then Dan got him, but yeah. Oh well.
I'll have to watch it. I'll check out the footage and I'll come back to you.
Don't come back to me, I'm not a fucking steward. Right, anyway, I'm off. So, well done, guys. Right, I'm not. Right, have a good one, guys. And be warned, I will be faster in Red Bull Ring.
Alright, mate.
Kev, practice starts in half an hour, yeah?
Before you go, what time is it now?
I don't know.
9:05.
If I come back on, I won't come. If I come back on, I'll be coming back on Project Cars. I won't be coming back on this.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
If I come back on, it'll probably be on FIFA. But
Guys, all you want, but it's my win in Austria.
you know what happens when you say stuff like that, though, Dom?
Yeah, I know, in Spain, innit?
Yeah.
Taken out.
Yeah.
Dom, it's not all about one lap.
I know.
See you later. See you later.
See you in a bit. Okay, now that I've left the party, for anyone that's still left watching the live stream there, thank you very much for watching. I apologise that my driving was absolutely bloody terrible today, way off my usual pace. Not very pleased with myself, but looked into a podium, so can't really argue with that one. And yeah, I'll make sure I'm faster for the Red Bull Ring. I know last season I was quickest there, so the potential is there, so I'll have to get hard into the practice. I think a few things that made it difficult this week was not really finding a setup that I was overly comfortable with. I mean, I was still playing about with setups sort of 25 minutes before the race, which didn't help with being I mean, yesterday doing easy low sort of 112s, high 112s on the primes, and then today doing practice and couldn't even get down below 13 and a halfs on options, which just really put me into a bit of a rage. And if you drive angry, you drive slow. So yeah, I had to take a little bit of a time out for about 10-15 minutes before the session and realise, well, just keep it clean and whatever happens will happen. So yeah, there we go. Right, okay, I'm going to bring this live stream to an end. And as you may have heard me mention, Front Row Racing, we are going to be starting a Project Cars League on Fridays and Sundays. So if you're interested in that, send us a message on Front Row Racing's Facebook page. Or comment. You could comment on the YouTube video as well, but the details are on the Facebook page. That's where you'll find everything that we do, links to videos and all that kind of stuff. Other than that, we'll get ready for tomorrow night, where I'm doing commentary for the World Series at Canada. It should be quite an interesting one, that. And then Friday, it'll be the FRR days at Canada. And then we're back on again next Wednesday and Thursday for the Front Row Racing World Championship and the World Series. So that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all again soon.